Hey, what is going on guys? So today we'll be taking a look at a Star Wars The Black Series figure that I've picked up recently here. This is the Deluxe NED-B from the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series. Here's a shot of the front of the packaging, the artwork on the side of the box, and the back of the packaging also. The standard design that we're used to seeing now in the plastic-free packaging. This one is number 10 in the Obi-Wan Kenobi line. From what I've heard, this one does seem to be a great figure, but just like some of my most recent pickups, I've also found this one on a really good clearance deal, so I couldn't pass and grab this figure. Here's a shot of the figure in the cardboard tray when you first remove him from the packaging. And here we have the figure himself fully out of the packaging, looking really good standing there. First-hand impressions are great with some really nice weathered detail done over this figure. For the accessories, you do get this backpack piece, which does just clip on the back of the figure. I really like the look of that piece. As you can see, the detail pieces are continuing over this backpack piece. I really like the vibrant blue used on there. It really helps stand out, and the same within the figure. And you can see the two little peg holes on either side. They do just connect to the wire parts here on the back of the figure. So when you do connect it together, it does clip in with those two pieces, and as well as the peg on the back. And then we have the hammer accessory. This one I really like the sculpt of. I think this is done really well. Also with the painted details, again, just a really nice accessory here. And then the final accessory being the blaster here. This one's also finished in a different paint to just the standard releases. So again, this one has turned out really nicely. I really like the way that does look there. So I'll go ahead and I'll clip on this back piece now, and we'll see how this does look on the figure. So here I have it connected to the figure. I don't have it fully connected. I've just put in the two wire side pieces on either side of the backpack piece. So now it does just need to be connected with the peg, but this way I have found does work pretty well so far. And now I've just connected that peg piece in, and that does look really nicely on the figure. It does hold up really well, so it is quite a nice fit on there. And now we can move a bit more into the figure himself. So like I mentioned, a lot of really nice detail pieces done over this figure. Quite a few weathered pieces and scratched up parts, which are all looking really good. Not so much on the back of the figure, but from what has been done, I do quite like the way this has turned out. A lot of really great articulation has gone into this one also, like here in the elbows. There is separate movement above and below the actual elbow joint. Separate movement within the forearm piece, and then also a hinge at the wrist there. The knees have the same setup to the elbows, where all three pieces can be moved separately. Quite thick feet on the base of this figure, but that will be good in helping this figure stand. And he does have butterfly joints in there. I just find there's only so much movement you can get out of them. A really nice head sculpt or robotic head for this figure. Seeing more of that weather detail and these scratch marks going up more to the top of the figure. The eyes being extremely vibrant. I really like the way they do look there. And here I have the character with the hammer accessory in hand. I really like the way that looks. He does hold it really well also, so that's good to see. And I'm just finding the more you look at this figure, so many more little sculpted pieces of detail just tend to pop up. It really would have been nice just to see a little bit more painted detail or a sort of wash to help bring out some of these sculpted parts a bit more. But overall, like I said, I really do like the way this one does look. The yellow is quite nice on the figure, and like I mentioned before, I'm really liking the way this blue really does stand out on this figure. He's going to look really great in the display. Here I have NED-B with the blaster in hand also, defending Master Kenobi as we like to see. So overall, I am quite happy with this figure. As we know, lately they have been smashing it with some of these droid characters, so this one has turned out just as well as some of the others. Like I said, cannot wait to get this one in the display, and really stoked I was able to pick it up for such a great price. So let me know guys, do you have this figure? As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.